on that offensive glass.
Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And Kobe, here we go. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise he'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And here's Covington from the arc. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Yao. They push it up 4 on 3. The open shot, Kobe. The Lakers rebound. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. No good from Yao.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Thomas goes in. Here's Milicic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense. Kobe having just a fantastic game. He's got 21 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Boston again missing.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Russell, no luck.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Covington, soft touch off the glass.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Los Angeles leading by 7 and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Got that one up quick. And it's 8 points for Isaiah Thomas. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And Yao gets it to go on the assist by Russell. Russell's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And Thomas, here we go, and the shot is good.
He's got the touch they needed here as this one goes down to the wire.
Yeah, 4 of 4 this quarter, making buckets under duress. And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Yep, and they've needed every one of those boards. This game's still close.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Bryant's got 6 here in this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Wasted no time on that one.
And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job, I think, finding the open guy on the perimeter. And the three-pointer is a major weapon for him right now in this quarter.
Thomas dishes to Gibson.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey, he's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Here's Dunn. The feed now to Gibson. Knocked loose and stolen by Yao. Bryant passes to Randall. Rebounded by Milicic. Milicic has got 6 rebounds in the game. The rebound by the Lakers. Russell kicks to Kobe. Here's Randall. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And that's now 9 points for Julius Randle.
Yeah, you're making things far too easy for him when you let him get it that deep.
I echo that ditto. I mean, you've got to do your work early. Try to keep him out of the post. Fight him a little bit. Keep him away from that spot.
Shots good by Gibson.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're ahead by 3. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Lakers with the ball. 3-point lead. Bryant's shot is good.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Thomas dishes to Milicic. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ball going up court. Here's Randall. And Gibson sends it back. And they'll keep possession. The drive by Russell. Here's Yao. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Yao's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, they do have the lead right now, but they're not hustling as much as they did in the first half. They've kind of put it on cruise control. They've got to rev up the motor a little bit here.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
Russell against Thomas. Yao up top. Bryant, that's for 2. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 3. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Well, that took way too long. If they're trying to stretch this thing out, they shouldn't waste so much time.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So he comes up empty, missing both.
They have a chance to tie it up.
A 3-ball would do just that.
Here's Milicic. Bullseye! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Here's Russell. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. Regulation is ended and we're headed. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the floor for Boston. They've got Taj Gibson. Dunn is out there with Thomas. And it's Darko Milicic. And it's Simpson in at the 3 spot. Russell with a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. 14 points for D'Angelo Russell.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams. And it's all also been a lot of fun to watch.
Inside, Milicic with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. On defense, Boston puts one up from 19. And Boston with the rebound. Thomas got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They get...
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
We play just over a minute here in OT. Bryant, that's for 2. Los Angeles with another miss.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. Milicic, no luck.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Russell kicks to Kobe. Fades. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 30 points for Kobe Bryant.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 1. 1:25 left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Bryant's got 32 points.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Here's Simpson. Misses the 3. The Lakers in the lead. Over to the left wing. Jacobson. Rebounded by Milicic.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Done. It falls.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Simpson, the pass to Gibson. Good. Here's Russell. Game could be on the line right here.
It's basically now or never for them.
We're a tough position. It's Kobe Bryant on the way. To the paint. Here's Yao. Buries it.
They do have a foul to give here.
You might see them use it at some point.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're losing by 1. There's 21 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Russell against Thomas. Passes it to Simpson. Down low. Here's Milicic. It falls!
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 1. 7 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. I mean, they're in good shape here, in my opinion. Shot clock's off, but still enough time left on the game clock to really run your normal set here.
To win the game. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed Clark an extra